Okay, let's just jump right in. What if your biggest competitor could figure out your next product launch? Not by hacking you, but just by asking a public AI. It's not science fiction, it's happening right now. Today, we're diving into your organization's AI exposure. Basically, the invisible data footprint your company has already left all over public AI models. This is all about finding out what's out there before someone else does. I want you to really think about this question for a second. What if the most sensitive details about your strategy, your technology, even your internal team structures are already out there available to anyone who knows how to ask the right questions? The scary part? You might have absolutely no idea. Now, the creators of this framework, Virtualization Options LLC, they faced a really tough choice here. It's what we're calling the defender's dilemma. If they publish a guide explaining how to find these AI exposures, aren't they just handing a playbook to the bad guys? And yeah, that's a real risk. But here's the kicker. The threat actors, the malicious competitors, they already know this stuff. The information is public. So keeping these methods a secret doesn't actually protect you. It just leaves your organization blind and completely defenseless. After a lot of debate, they decided that leaving companies in the dark was by far the worst possible option. So, keeping that dilemma in mind, let's really dig into the problem itself. This invisible data footprint. We're talking about how your company's most sensitive information is getting quietly absorbed, memorized, and woven into the fabric of public AI, usually in ways you would never, ever expect. It all begins with something called the AI training corpus. Think of this less like a database and more like a colossal digital library of, well, everything. Everything that's ever been scraped from the public internet for years and years. And here's the part you really need to get. Once your data is in that corpus, it's not coming out. It is permanent. It becomes a part of the AI's memory, forever. So you're probably wondering, how is our private data getting in there? Well, it's almost never one big, dramatic leak. It's more like death by 1,000 paper cuts. It's that old job posting from 3 years ago that listed your entire internal tech stack. It's that press release that accidentally mentioned an internal project codename. It's an engineer asking for help on a public forum, or maybe an employee who, without thinking, pastes some sensitive text into a public AI chat service. Each little piece seems harmless on its own, but when an AI connects the dots, it creates a roadmap straight to your company's secrets. Okay, so that's the problem. It sounds pretty daunting, I know. But the good news is, there's a solution. This isn't about panicked guesswork. It's a structured, systematic process for finding and actually managing this brand new type of risk. Let's walk through it. So here it is, the 5-step plan. First, you take inventory. What kind of sensitive data are we even looking for? Then comes the really interesting part. You start testing the AI models with carefully crafted questions. That's called prompt engineering. It's basically the art of getting an AI to tell you what it knows. Anything you find gets documented and analyzed. Then you assess the risk and prioritize. And finally, you work on fixing the leaks and, this is key, you set up ongoing monitoring. Because this is not a one-and-done deal. This threat is always evolving. A huge piece of this process is triage. You can't fix everything at once, so you have to categorize what you find. Is it a critical risk, like exposed PII or a trade secret? Is it high, like a strategic plan leaking out? Or is it medium, like an internal org chart? This lets you focus all your energy on plugging the most dangerous holes first. All right, now let's make this really concrete. We're going to take a quick tour through a typical company, department by department, to see how this risk shows up in places you might not even be looking. Let's start with HR. I mean, they have to post job listings publicly, right? But in those job descriptions, they can accidentally lay out your entire internal technology stack for the world to see, or even signal a huge strategic pivot months before you're ready to announce it. Now, for sales and marketing, the danger isn't one specific brochure or blog post. No, it's that an AI can look at years of your public content, all your case studies, your press releases, your white papers, and it can synthesize all of it to reverse engineer your pricing models, figure out your most valuable customers, and map out your entire competitive strategy. And what about customer support? Think about this. Your public knowledge bases, your community forums, they're all designed to help your customers. But they can also become an absolute goldmine for your competitors, exposing product weaknesses, common bugs, and sometimes even revealing details about your internal software architecture. For the IT department, the risk is frankly severe. An AI can pull together little technical details from old job postings and forum comments by your staff
and it can piece them together to create a surprisingly detailed map of your entire IT infrastructure. Your security posture laid bare.
And look, the data on this is just staggering. According to the research, job postings are the #1 source of these IT-related leaks, 85%. It is by a huge margin the single biggest weak point. After that, you've got forum posts, talks from conferences, and even marketing materials from your own vendors. When we get to engineering and R&D, well, now we're talking about the crown jewels. Public code snippets on GitHub, patent filings, research papers. All of these can expose your most valuable proprietary algorithms and lay out your entire product roadmap for the next 5 years. And finally, finance and legal. Even the public filings that you're legally required to make, when they're analyzed and synthesized by a powerful AI, can reveal way more than you intended about your financial strategy. And public contract templates, they can literally teach your competitors exactly how you negotiate.
So after taking that quick tour through the organization, the core message really starts to sink in, doesn't it? You absolutely cannot defend against a threat that you can't even see. The goal now is to get you from just being aware that this problem exists to taking direct, concrete action. The source material puts it perfectly. It says, the most important next step is to execute your assessment systematically. This is not a one-time effort. And that's so important. This can't just be a one-off project. It has to become a permanent part of your security culture. So here's your action plan, plain and simple. First, run an initial comprehensive assessment. Second, immediately fix the critical things you find. Third, take what you've learned and use it to update your internal policies and train your employees. And fourth, set up a system for ongoing monitoring so you can stay ahead of new exposures. So I'm just going to leave you with this one last thought. All those little bits and pieces of data that your organization has shed across the internet for years, they've been collected. They've been analyzed, and they've been understood by an intelligence that never, ever forgets. Your data is already out there, telling a story about you. The only question left is, are you listening?